Today I'm doing a video talking about my relationship with Matt. So let's get right into it. We met on a dating website called Plenty of Fish. It's a free dating website, and at the time I was talking to some other guys on there, but a lot of the guys on there will randomly stop talking to you after a while, or they just seem uninterested and not wanting to get to know you, and some of them are a little weird sometimes. So you have to be careful who you talk to on there and who you meet. Definitely try to get to know them. There are some nice guys on the website, so you just have to try and find them and make sure you talk to them for a while before you actually meet them in person, and meet them in a public place like at a coffee shop. That way you're not stuck with them if they turn out to be someone you're not interested in. I did meet one other guy from Plenty of Fish, but he wasn't really more than just a friend. We didn't really click like me and Matt did. When Matt messaged me on Plenty of Fish, I thought he was super sweet and everything I was looking for. He didn't do drugs, he wasn't big into partying, he went to church, and he was a very sweet guy. Our first date was at the mall. We met at Starbucks and then we walked around the mall. It was a lot of fun for our first date. It was awesome. We were both super shy when we met in person. We are both really shy people to begin with, so when we met in person we were super giggly and laughing because we were so shy. But then we warmed up to each other and we talked and had a great time on our first date. Then on our second date, he came over to my house and we just hung out, watched movies. We went to the park near my house, which was a lot of fun. And we had a great time, and at the park he asked me if I would like to be his girlfriend, and I said yes because he was such a nice guy and he treats me well and he is a sweetheart, and I was so lucky that he liked me, and I don't know, I was just so lucky and so grateful and so happy because I know what a good guy is, how a guy should treat a woman, and that is definitely in him because he's sweet, he's caring, he's honest, you can trust him, just all over great. And our relationship is great because we don't really fight too much. We always talk through things. If we're not happy about something, we talk it through, and we trust each other, we don't lie, we're honest and loving and caring towards each other. He's never called me a mean name or yelled at me or anything like that. He is just a sweet guy, and I couldn't ask for anyone better. I am so happy with our relationship. Like, sometimes I cry because I am so happy I have him. I can't believe I found a guy like him. Like, I thought I was not going to find a great guy that would treat me well, and I found him. I just can't believe it. Sometimes I feel like it's a dream because it's so good. So we've been together since August 30th, 2011. 2011, right? Yes. So yes, that is how long we've been dating. And we got engaged last November. We talked about getting engaged before we actually got engaged, but it was so cute how he proposed to me. He took me to the lake near his house, and it was really cold out, and he got down on one knee and asked me if I would marry him, and of course I said yes, and I have my beautiful ring, as you guys can see. I've seen it many times, and I was lucky and so happy to be engaged and be his fiance, and it was a great engagement. I love him so much. I'm so happy thinking about it. So we wanted to wait a year before we got married, but we decided, what's the wait? Why wait when we know we want to be together forever, and we don't want anyone else, and we want to have a life together and have kids in the future, and there's no one for us. And we both were in relationships for about 5-6 years that didn't work out. He had a previous relationship that ended, and I had a previous relationship that ended, a long relationship. So we knew we found the right person for each other. We're soulmates, I think. And I'm like a version of him, but in girl form. That's what he says about me. That I am just like him, but a girl. Like, we have so much in common. We're so much alike. We think alike. We are both silly and crazy and say silly things. So we have so much in common. It's crazy. So we decided to go to the courthouse and get married on April 13th, and that was on a Friday. I love that we got married on Friday the 13th. I think it's so cool. And we got married at the courthouse, and we're so happy. We couldn't be happier the way we got married at the courthouse. It was everything we wanted. We're not really into traditional weddings. I don't care about the flowers, the music, the dress, all of that stuff that comes with a big wedding. I just want the ceremony, and that's it, and just me and my husband to say I do and say our vows, and that's pretty much it. I don't need a reception. I don't need all the food and all the crazy stuff that comes with a wedding. Even a small wedding I don't want. Like, I just wanted to get married at the courthouse, and I love that we were non-traditional, and we did something crazy, and it was pretty much the best day of my life. Like, it's so exciting and so fun, and our friends were there, of course, and everyone like congratulated us, and I love that we got married at the courthouse. I couldn't ask for anything more. And you're probably wondering, why aren't you living together yet? Yes, we aren't living together yet, and it does suck, but we are together for like 5 days. Like, I'll go down to his place on like a Thursday, and I'll come back home Monday. But we want to live together so bad, more than anything. But in Maryland, the apartments are crazy expensive. For just a 1-bedroom apartment, it's like over $1,000. And we decided that we probably won't be able to get an apartment in the state of Maryland, so we will have to move to like Virginia or Pennsylvania and stuff like that. And Matt does have a job, so he still works, so he can't really move into my house. And there's not enough room at his house, and we do just want to live together. We know we're not going to be apart forever, but people might not understand and think it's childish we got married. But I am so happy. If you're not okay with it, then that's your problem. I'm so happy with my life and my husband and everything, so I'm just so happy. But yeah, that's pretty much my story. I don't know what else to say. And if you think it's wrong that we got married, then that's your issue. But I would like you all to just be happy for me. If you can understand, everyone's different. Everyone has different lives. Everyone thinks different things. So I got married, and I'm very, very happy. And yes. So that's my story. Hope you guys liked it. I'll see you guys later. Bye!